In it comes the corner. And Latitude with the attempt there. Latitude, not renowned for his goal scoring, just 3 goals in the past. This is his 60th appearance. You can see off balance for that one. Put it well wide.
Yeah, normally set balls you cannot control and risk yourself, so it's better you just blow the ball from the danger zone.
Previously scored once at a Nations Cup, Latitude. Have it all to do in the second half. To Burkina Faso, they have to make sure that they score the next goal in this game. Otherwise, a third, and I fear, if it isn't already the case, that Côte d'Ivoire would be out of sight. Côte d'Ivoire appearing in the 11th successive tournament, having last missed out in 2004. Beautifully done there by Konan. Such an elegant player, such a tricky player down that left-hand side.
Yes, it's very tricky. He has pace, he can dribble, he can search forward, and he have a player in front of him, Diomand, which their combination has been very instrumental, exceptional in all their games.
Since the turn of the century, only Egypt have reached more Africa Cup of Nations finals than Côte d'Ivoire. Egypt have reached 5, and Côte d'Ivoire 4. When I may say the finals, I mean the tournament as opposed to the grand finale. Ahmad, who has taken his tally to 3. He's now one of 7 players on 3 goals in this tournament. And it's quite a list, I must tell you, that includes the likes of Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman of Nigeria. 2 players who had an interesting, shall we say, encounter in their very comfortable win over Mozambique last night. Another player on 3 goals at this tournament is Mo Salah. 7 players trying to chase down Brahim Diaz of Morocco, who has scored 4 in 4. Who has scored in every single match that he has appeared in now. What was billed as the Ashraf Hakimi show tournament has turned out to be the Brahim Diaz show, and Al-Kabi has also weighed in there with some really stunning goals for the host nation. Speaking of the host nation, they come up against Cameroon. We saw Samuel Eto'o in the stands here at the Grand Stade Marrakesh. Free kick goes the way of Côte d'Ivoire. There's Blati Touré. He actually started playing pro football in Spain at Rayo Vallecano and stayed out there until 2022 when he signed for Pyramids. the Egyptian moneybags side that have come in as the great disruptors, winning the CAF Champions League at this. The first time that they'd reached the knockout phase. It was quite a remarkable achievement. Here he is, Blati Toure. He was voted in the team of the tournament back in 2017, along with his teammate Edmund Tapsoba.
I mean, I'm expecting somebody like Edmond Tapsoba to be a commander and a leader at the back, looking at his experience at Bayern Leverkusen and what he have done for the national team. But it looked like all of them are struggling because they are losing the ball so easily. You can't play with such quality team and lose the ball easily like that.
This is Conan combining there with Diomand, dazzling down once again and just slips at the last moment. Danger not gone. That's a corner. Jeslan Conan and Frank Kessier. I think they felt that Diomand was fouled here. There might have been a little touch. Let's have a look at this. Iago. No, I think he went down on his own.
I think he went down easily. I don't think nowadays you have to be rushed on the referee because of the VAR.
I don't even think there was contact at all.
He went down easily.
I think he was just looking to feel someone and then go down.
He was already thinking to go down.
Yeah. Referee Mahmoud Ismail not buying that one. It's a corner nonetheless for Cote d'Ivoire here. Yet another attacking platform 10 minutes into the game. A third goal here, and it would be extremely difficult to see a way back into this one for the Stallions. Even as it is, it's already looking difficult as it's a goal kick. When Ibrahim Sangare attacking the ball there. Yes. Couldn't guide it goalwards. Is the referee going to pull out a card here? And I think it's just warning him that's the second time you've done that. You do well to just listen to the referee and try and avoid a booking. A challenge there on Inau by Ouedraogo, who's had a busy game. A lot to deal with defensively. He gets away with just a talking to. Fancy the next foul, he will be in the referee's book. And this is going to be a card now.
I mean, now, such a wonderful kid.
Absolutely fabulous performance. No yellow card. Again, the referee keeps his cards in his pocket. Only one caution that we've seen in the game so far. It came in the first half to Adama Nagalo, who has since gone off. Meantime, our two goal scorers standing over this one.
Interestingly, Ahmad And now they look very petite, but when they're on the ball, it's difficult for you to take the ball from there.
Will it be Ahmad with his left to float something in, or will Diomande fancy a crack at goal? It's quite some way out, but it can be hit from there. It's Diomande with the ball in, and a flick from Due. Couldn't put it on target. Gela Due, only 21 years old, has only ever scored once for Côte d'Ivoire, and that still looking for his first at a Nations Cup. Here is Ahmad again. Evan Gessan is raised through the middle. Tabsoba with a foul. Mr. Traore there looking on. He's already made 2 changes to try and get his side back into it. They made a half-decent start to the half, but once again, Côte d'Ivoire have taken control of the game.
Absolutely, they are losing the balls too much. They cannot give even 2 or 3 passes. It has been very awful for the Burkinabés. Very awful performance. They can't even control the ball, losing the ball easily. They can't even create a chance. 60 minutes of play, 0 chance.
"17 times now that Côte d'Ivoire have been beyond the group stages at a Nations Cup. There's another set-piece opportunity here. Ahmad in attendance yet again. It is Ahmad that whips one in, collected by Kofi. Born in Burkina Faso, Kofi, but began his football career at the world-famous ASEC Mimosas Academy. These days played for Angers in France, in the lower leagues. An hour gone at the Grand Stade Marrakech, Côte d'Ivoire, looking on track to set up a meeting with Egypt in the last 8. Lati Toure. This is positive from Burkina Faso, promising indeed. But the Ivorian defense holds strong. Back. Oh! Great save from Fofana. Great reaction save there. Had to be alert, otherwise I could have snuck in on his near post, but the keeper well positioned and also great reflexes to react to that little flick.
Yes, that was a very great save, but the striker anticipated the ball very well and he was unlucky.
Third time these sides are meeting at a Nations Cup. And Burkina Faso still looking for their first goal against Côte d'Ivoire. It's been an impressive run from the defending champions. We thought they might hit a bit of a banana peel in the last. Oh, this is fantastic from Inau with the outside of the boot. That pass just cut out before it got to Ahmad. He's turning it on yet again and showing his coach didn't make a mistake by retaining him in the starting lineup. Hassan Kwasi.
The smallest man on the field is finishing the big giant.
He's such a slick player. He's very impressive. Kist Inau.
A great save, eh? Beautiful save.
Very good save there from Fofana. Showing that he's still switched on, even though he hasn't had a great deal to do in this game.
He's bailing on holidays today.
He now talks his way into the book as well. Or was that for a challenge as well? Yeah, it was for a challenge. He's already picked up a yellow. He might do well just to walk away from it. Minungu, the player who came off the bench, Georgie Minungu, playing in his second Nations Cup. Free kick then in a platform maybe for Burkina Faso. If they can pull one back, they can maybe set something. We can set something up here. And it comes and still alive, Tapsoba. Not in generous mood tonight, the Ivorian defenders.
I think the yellow card of now will have an effect on the game. Now I think the coach might have to do some changes so that he will not risk him.
This is Bata from Burkina, just a bit too heavy there. That final pass put a little bit too much on it. But that's a good little spell there for Burkina Faso.
I think the second half has been a bit okay than the first half. They are pushing and pushing, but still they are not creating any good chances.
So looking to press high up. We've got possession back here. 25 minutes remaining, still Cote d'Ivoire looking comfortably in control. There's a free kick, on the edge of the box. It's given against Sangare, who gets a yellow for dissent as well from Mr. Mahmoud Ismail. Referee now starting to lay down the law, and there's a foul on Georgie Minungu.
I think Sangare got the ball first before the player make an attempt to shoot. That's the
argument that he's making. Minungu, who was born in Cote d'Ivoire. In case you're wondering, he actually got a really bad eye infection in 2023, which has left him blind in that one eye. But in his left eye, after undergoing surgery, they couldn't save the vision in his eye, but hasn't stopped him forging ahead in his career. They've got this is an attacking platform and a chance maybe to pull one back. With the draft excluder.
I mean, where the ball is, if the player have to go, you need to go on the side of the goalkeeper. The moment you chip the ball, it's very close to the post. So you might go far away. You need to target where the goalkeeper is coming from with punch.
It's a tricky one to try and get it over the wall and dip in time. It looks like it's going to be Toure. Bati Toure that goes for the dummy. The wall is straight into the wall. Disappointing effort. Still have possession now to Burkina. Struggling to clear their lines here, our Cote d'Ivoire, and eventually guided back to the keeper by Jeslan Konan. Tapsoba must track back, earning his 60th cap tonight is Edmund Tapsoba of Bayer Leverkusen. He's been amongst the scorers at the tournament, scoring his first AFCON goal in a 2-1 win over Equatorial Guinea on Christmas Eve. Now, Idao. There's going to be a yellow card, I suspect here. It's just a strong word once again from Mr. Ismail. He is such a difficult player to dispossess when he's on the ball. And he loves to run with the ball, that's it.
I mean, that's his style of play. Oh, that was a block on the player.
Yeah, that's why you have him there. Diomande with a square ball in. And guess Keshan should have done better. Excellent work, looking to turn provider. Jan Diomande, having scored. Oh, that wasn't far at all. Yeah, that was not far at all. "20 minutes. Time is running out for Burkina Faso. They've had to drag themselves back into this game. For the 3-time champions, the 7-time champions lie in wait. That's Egypt. It's good ball. Kusunu with a block. Odilon Kusunu. Blatiture.
I think where the game have reached, MFIs have to do some changes. I think his men are getting tired gradually, and Burkina Faso have come into the game.
Good stuff, yeah. Taking his man on, and too close to the keeper from Syriac. Iri did well to get past his marker. Oh, in now. Delightful. But I think he should do well to leave the referee, refereeing to the referee. Otherwise he's going to get himself a needless booking. Here comes more changes then for the Burkinabe. Captain's armband is going to go from Dayo. Issa Kabore of Wrexham has come on to replace Yago. That is Steve Yago. And Iri, who played very well, but not much joy, gets a rest.
I mean, you are down with 2-0, so you need to bring fresh legs inside to help you. And now they have somebody like Bertrand Traore inside, who is a very good finisher. And let's see what the impact he will make in the game.
Bertrand Traore, of course, vastly experienced of the current crop of players. He is Burkina Faso's leading goal scorer. "22 goals in his previous 85 caps. Bertrand Traore plays for Sunderland in the English Premier League these days, who are going great guns in their first season back in the top flight of English football. They really have been the surprise package of the Black Cats. MS5, who actually took over as coach at the start of the knockout stages in the last 16 match. in the last tournament, and we know what happened after that as he guided the side to the ultimate prize. Kofi's ball. Kessié twisting one way, then the other is Diomande. Beautifully done. Kessié. Ahmad popping up on the left-hand side and whipping one in, inviting Gisant to attack it. Just can't have a period of sustained possession of a ball, Burkina Faso, which makes life very difficult for them.
Well, since they started the game, this is how they have been playing. They can't hold the ball, they can't pass the ball very well, and they are struggling the midfield of Enao, Kessié, Ahmad, Diomande, and Sangar.
Look, the attempts on goal, they've been 17-6. But in terms of shots on target, incredibly, it's even, 2 apiece. The big difference being that the 2 on target is a chance for Kessié. Snapshot from the skipper. 2 efforts on goal and target for Côte d'Ivoire for the goals.
Such a strong player, always in the box, always in good position.
Double change coming up then for Côte d'Ivoire. Jean-Philippe Crasso, who started the last match against Gabon, is one of those that will be introduced, as well as the youngster Bassoumana Touré, who got his first goal for his country in that last game against Gabon. That is Yan Diomande's sparkling effort. It's been a great performance from the Leverkusen man. And capped off with a goal as well. There it is, another teenager, 19-year-old Bassoumana Touré, who plays for Hoffenheim as well in the Bundesliga.
I mean, this changes, nothing have changed. They have the same quality.
Take a look at Burkina looking to launch an attack here. This is a nice combination. Yeah, still alive. Just hesitated at the last moment there when you seem to have a change of heart. At first wanted to strike it first time, but Enao is bringing Côte d'Ivoire up here now. There's numbers here, 4 and 3 here. Ahmad! Oh, wonderful save for Fana. To deny Ahmad his 4th of the tournament, which would have taken him joint on 4 at the top of his scorers chart with Brahim Diaz. Great work again from Enao. And oh, stretched that leg out at the last moment, did Kofi to deny Ahmad, but it's a corner. So the danger is not gone yet, no respite yet. MS Faye also looking to maintain his unbeaten record as coach of Côte d'Ivoire. Bassoumana Touré came off the bench and was the hero to score the winner against Gabon and complete a stunning comeback by the Ivorians.
I mean, look at it now. Attacking, defending.
Box to box.
Box to box. He's controlling the pace of the game and he's so delightful to watch. Such a wonderful player.
24,019 the official attendance tonight. The Ivorians really have made this their home. They've come out in numbers for all the games. Meanwhile, MS5 is preparing another change. Omar Diakite with a very fine game against Gabon. Looks like he is being prepared to come on. Cote d'Ivoire, who had the half leading by the 2 goals which they scored both in the first half. It's the first time that they've had the halftime lead at this tournament. The previous 40 times when they've had a halftime lead at the Nations Cup, Cote d'Ivoire have gone on to win 34 of those matches, and only twice have they lost. They drew the other 3 matches. The 2 defeats were against Cameroon way back in 1970, and then in the 3rd place playoff against Ghana back in 2008. Ouedraogo is off. Represented by number 11, Ousseini Bouda. And Ousseini Bouda is the player who has been introduced. He is a striker. Ousseini Bouda, a striker introduced for Burkina Faso. And as they throw everything at it now in search of the equalizer. They've used up their 5 subs now. I say an equalizer, they'll have to pull one back first before they start thinking equalizer.
I mean, where the game has reached, this is exactly what the coach needs to do. Brahma, he needs to put a lot of men up front. Ivory Coast is getting a bit tired, and he needs this kind of changes to help him. And let's see if they can have an impact in the game.
Gets a roar, massive roar, does Christ Inau, and well he might. He has put in another superb performance as a 19-year-old. And also a warm cheer for Ahmad. Got a goal and an assist for Ahmad Diallo. And Seko Fofana.
Player of number 19, Ramine Inau, represented by number 6, Seko Fofana.
And Ahmad gets a big hug from his coach. Seko Fofana, who replaced Inau and Diakite. Umar Diakite is the player who's come on for Ahmad. It's a straight swap. They'll play out wide on the right-hand side. Had a very good outing against Gabon, did Omar Diakite.
I mean, one quality out, another quality in.
Yeah.
That's such a team we are talking about.
Yes. It's been a most impressive display here from the defending champions. What a tie that sets up in the next round, in the quarterfinals against the 7-time champions, Blati Touré. Just rushing things a little there were Burkina Faso. I guess they need a bit of urgency. They desperately need to get a goal and need it soon. Fofana knew nothing about that, but made a crucial interception. Now Touré. Pasumana Touré. President of CAF, Dr. Patrice Motsepe. So amongst some of the VIPs, and I must really, CAF needs to be applauded for the way they've embraced the legends of African football over the last couple of tournaments. Amongst those in stands there, Seydou Keita of Mali, along with, of course, Samuel Eto'o, the president of the Cameroon Football Association. So, Kusunu staying true to his task and cleared away by Ibrahim Sangare.
I mean, their second half have not been bad. They are pushing, but still they are not getting any clear chances. They have been able to get some penetration passes and go on the flanks to get 1v1, which is very effective and helping them. But the moment they get in the box of Ivory Coast, they don't have the
There he is, middle of the picture, Seydou Keita, another cap. A great skipper of Mali. Played a starring performance for his nation when they hosted it way back in 2002. When he went on to play for Barcelona, amongst other teams.
I mean, like I was saying, when they get to the box, they don't have the calmness and the intelligence to hold the ball. That is what is worrying them in the second half. But so far, they has been very good in the second half compared to the first half we witnessed.
Well, that was the case at the last Nations Cup. It looks like Burkina Faso will bow out in the round of 16. Barring a miracle of biblical proportions, I do not see a way that they get back into this game. Oh, beautiful bit of skill there. And then he's lost possession, unfortunately. Clever defending by Omar Diakite, getting his body between man and ball. Willy Bolly hasn't been required in this tournament, has yet to make an appearance, a big centre-back. And MSFI on his way to win number 6 in his 8th match in charge. They've outplayed them, they've outdanced them in the stands, and they've outsung them in the stands. That's how dominant it's been a display here from the defending champions. A really dramatic route to the final. Nothing complicated about the way they've gone about their business here. It's just been pure class.
I mean, where the game have reached, they are very experienced and they need to manage the game very well.
Zamat Diallo has contributed a goal and an assist. See what Burkina Faso can do. Can they set up a bit of a grandstand finish here? If they can get a goal, they're in trouble now. They've got some defending to do. Bassoumana Touré still going. Bassoumana Touré! Oh! Beautiful! 2 goals in 2 matches for Bassoumana Touré. Oh, that is exquisite. And that is just a cherry on top. caps off an absolutely stunning display by the defending champions.
I mean, what can you say? Like I already said, one quality out, another quality in. They were having some beautiful football and a counter-attack. Listen, he has pace, he's very tricky, and it's 1 against 4. The defender, Tapsoba, cannot come, and he was trying to delay, but the player was intelligent to put the ball on the first ball of the goalkeeper. Absolutely beauty.
Keeper didn't expect the shot there. Runs away from Blati Toure, couldn't keep up with the run. In fact, they're looking decidedly tired, are the Stallions. They've been run to the ground, have the Stallions, and MS5 has engineered a masterclass here this evening. Take a bow. MX5 side setting up at a meeting with Egypt. And surely that is game, set, and match. With just a minute and a half of regulation to go. Cote d'Ivoire heading to the quarterfinals. For the first time as defending champions, Toure scores in back-to-back games. And what a goal that was, though. Oh. They kept backing off him, and he decided, okay, I'll keep going. Yeah, it'll sting. They'll be taunted by the Ivorian brothers for the next 4 years. This has been as emphatic a performance as I've seen from anyone at this tournament. And what a time to bring it.
I mean, they have really demolished them. They have a strong squad. As I said, their bench is very strong. Whoever comes in can change the game, and that is what we have seen. They have pace. It's 4 against 1. The defender wanted to block the Fofana, and he trickily beating the goalkeeper on his first post.
Worth another look, worth a look over and over and over again. Bazumana Toure bamboozles of Kofi in goal.
I think Kofi was thinking that he would have a card back for Fofana, and he beautifully and intelligently beat him on the first post.
That's exactly it. Wasn't expecting that. The element of surprise. And as I said, it just caps off a magnificent display. And player was off on the stretcher. Kosonu. And Yaya Fofana, who had maybe one scary moment when the ball was beaten and the ball came off the upright. That could have been a disaster because it could have come off the upright and then hit him and gone back into the net. But they want some more here to the Elephants. Fofana couldn't control. Seko Fofana, that is. Is there consolation? And I fear that's all it would be at this stage for Burkina Faso. Kessie defending in his own small box there, the captain. Minimum 4 minutes being played here. Still they keep trying and still nothing doing.
But I mean, what can you say about the Ivory Coast national team? On the 90th minute, 10 players are defending. Why even they have a counter-attack? This is a team that are well mentally tough and difficult to play with, and there are points for action.
That's been a thoroughly professional display. Now they can just wind the clock down. The job is done. And how? Mentioned 2009, they thrashed Burkina Faso 5-0 in a World Cup qualifier. And in a match before that, they beat them 3-2. In the same qualifiers. Usman Diomande has come onto the field for the man we saw being stretchered off. Odilon Kosunu has been replaced. My fellow centre-back Usman Diomande of Sporting Lisboa in Portugal. He's not smiling yet, but he's smiling deep inside, I can tell you. What a night it's been here for the defending champions. Jeslan Conan, Baz Zumana Toure. Seko Fofana. All the way back to Yahya Fofana. The whistle you hear is from the crowd. I suspect it was blown by a Burkina Faso supporter. Could be more problems here. And intercepted before it got to Seko Fofana.
I mean, look at their recovery. On the 93rd minute, they have 10 players behind the ball.
I think that's what will please MS5, is the professionalism that they've gone about their business, the disciplined way in which they've no letting up. They've kept the foot firmly on the neck. And never allowed the Stallions to get out of the traps. And here comes more problems. Diakite shoots! Woo! That would have been special.
It should have been very calm. It was 3 against 2.
There it is. Referee Mahmoud Ismail confirms it. It's a passage to the last 8 for the defending champions. As you see Brahma Traore there, he'll know that tonight he was beaten by the superior side. It's been a statement win by the defending champions. If they come from behind